despite not really seeing a use for how the thermal batarangs are used throughout the story, mostly because in practice they just effectively replace the regular batarangs. I much prefer how the game utilizes them in Mr. Freeze's boss fight. This fight would, and has, inevitably fallen into the trap of being relentlessly compared to Freeze's boss fight in Arkham City, which I think is unfair because these two boss fights are by no means trying to achieve the same ends. The goal of the Arkham City fight was to reverse the regular dynamic of the game's Predator encounters to make the player feel more powerless than usual as the boss adapts to their attacks, whereas the Origins fight, like most of Origins' bosses, is to make you feel sick as heck. This boss fight has two phases. One where you need to take down these generators to lure Freeze down from his perch, while he tries to spot you from above and inform his goons of where you are, and one where he tries to fight you head on and you have to use stealth takedowns to deal damage to him. Both of these are very fun uses of the game's Predator mode. Balancing Freeze and his goons is a tricky delight, even if telling everyone where you are is just copying Hugo Strange's homework. Freeze will also start to take away your vantage points if he sees you grapple up to one of them, which can be handily remedied by using a thermal batarang on one, which at that point, why bother letting him freeze them in the first place? It might have added slightly more depth if this at the very least gave away your position for a moment.
Nope. He really thought. He thought wrong.
Where the thermal batarangs are used a little better is by having them be able to bring down these ice formations on top of enemies, which definitely just knocks them out. That guy's definitely alive. You can also perform wall takedowns and wire takedowns on Freeze to deal damage, which he'll never adapt to, which some would call a shame. I would call it the developers trying to avoid comparison.